Okay, it's time for the Sunday crossword for March 2nd. Um, Sunday, uh, generally a Wednesday difficulty, but just bigger, often with some kind of theme to it. So, given the title here called Rainbow Connection, we can guess it has something to do with colors of the rainbow. We can already see a little bit behind this pop-up screen some stripes here with colors. So the red one happens to be 3 boxes long, and red is 3 boxes long. Yellow is uh, 6 letters long, should I say, and goes through 6 boxes. And I'm assuming this is violet, not blue. So we have an idea of what's going to happen with the where the clue is at, and we'll see how the color plays into it. Maybe it means that there's going to be the color inserted into where the words at that point. So uh, let me do it this way. I'll run through the downs like I did the past couple of days, and we'll come to the acrosses partially to just see what happens when we start going through the include answers. I have a feeling it's going to be the answers going across that contain the lines. And then also, we might actually just get the answer outright if I get the downs for anything that enough or all of the downs that compose one of those acrosses or some of those acrosses. If I get if I get one, I'll probably get multiple for a single one. So that's enough of me talking. Let's just go ahead and get started. All right, like I said, I'll go through the downs. So word after second or before split, banana, second fiddle, split fiddle. Um, Banana split. I'm going to put banana. I don't even think it's right. Second fiddle is what would have come to mind there, but I don't know about a split fiddle, so I like banana better. Hard court tournament. No clue. Maybe US Open. What might fill you up after a fill up? We'll skip. I think fill up is referring to filling up gas in your car. What might fill you up though is like a gas station burrito or something. Gas station, something like that. But that seems like I won't say it seems like a stretch, but it's a long answer, and let's just get some of the acrosses before filling that out. All right, parliamentary conservatives. I have no clue anything about Parliament is like England, right? So gonna keep going. Cuisine style that's kept simmering at the table. Fajita, perhaps. I mean, it's a style, so fajita is gonna be wrong, but maybe like Tex-Mex. I'm just gonna put fajita back though. We'll see what happens. Pantheon Norse gods, I don't know. Send could mean multiple things, like actually sending a letter, or send like I can't even think of it right now, but there's just different meanings for send. W99. Let's go with SSN. Shortened name on a Pelicans jersey. Nola. I don't know what the jerseys look like, but Pelicans are the New Orleans basketball team. Well connected group. So a group abbreviated, something that has to do with connections. We'll skip it for now. Take a breather, skip it. Milner's decorations, we'll put the S. Stayed home for dinner is 8 in. Nebraska actor, something Bruce, I don't know. Shape of the border between yin and yang, let's go with S. Longtime host Robert, no clue. Tries, somethings. Could even be goes at, actually. I feel like a 6-letter word is unlikely, or a 5-letter word even, but we'll see. Approximate weight of a subcompact car, 1 ton, maybe, or 2 ton. We'll go with 1 ton. Came clean, something past tense. Set new records, say informally, don't know. Something pants, loose fitting garb, capri pants, harem pants. Harem pants. Let's go with harem pants. American Patriot, Thomas, no clue. Author R.L. Stein of Goosebumps, gone by, past, came from, something past tense. This is long enough to be multiple words, but because it has the from in parentheses, I'm going to guess that this is going to be just a single word because the from would be that second word. Walks leisurely, maybe ambles. Sydney Sider's salutation. Good day, mate. I don't know. All right, we'll skip it. 2-point play in American football would be safety. At a time like this, scorching blank, not convincing argument is needed. Don't know, we'll skip. Super Mario character, also known as King Koopa, would be Bowser. Some kind of hook attached to a rope or cable, grappling hook. Stillness, I want to put like serenity or like peacefulness, but we'll skip it. Star witness question mark. We'll skip. 16 years for a little being baseball. Let's say age limit. Risen from the ashes, could be reborn. Sloth, could be an animal, mammal. I want to try to figure out the word for a sin, but I'm going to throw mammal in there. Lead in to a stark reality, don't know. Extreme pain, let's go with agony. Line of questioning, question marks. So if you're questioning someone, not necessarily the line or the progression of questions you ask, but it could be just an actual quote of something you would ask, or maybe an actual physical line, like in the lie detector test. But I don't know the answer. We'll have to come back to it. Salt water, sailing, letter shape, dress style, A-line, single player and multiplayer for 2 game modes. Knight's need, let's say steed, armor maybe. Rockefeller Plaza muralist, I have no idea. Driver, we'll even skip that. Driver could be the golf club, or it could be someone who drives a car or a vehicle, or just anything in general that compels. So it could be a lot of things. Puns and anagrams, something plurals. Except if, unless, comes to arises or awakes or something. We'll just throw arises for now. Retort, that sounds like a Star Wars character. R2, Twister Star Bill, no clue. Encryption code in computer science lingo. What does that even mean, encryption code? All right, I'll skip it. Spanish, when, cuando? Cuando. With a C? Sure. Virgil epic, no idea what that means. Worn down, could be an adjective, but even so, I think it's going to be ending with ed. Some Bay Area athletes familiarly. Not many athletes, teams left in the Bay Area. The A's are gone. The Giants are there, but there's no shorthand for it. I guess the Niners are what's going to be there. Forgot about the Niners. My bad. Following. This could be following as someone tailing, or it could be an actual following as a noun, like a what's it called? Like you have followers, like a movement. I don't know which, but we'll see what happens. Fun romance could be tryst, not the way I expect the word to be used, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Apt letters missing from technology review site, CNET. Emperor with a statue outside the Colosseum, so 4 letters. Nero, let's go with that. Memo could be in re or attention. I'm going to go with attention here, just looking at the downs that we got. Points the finger at IDs. Popular wood or whiskey barrels. I'm going to guess oak, but I don't know. Ash maybe? Elm? What else has 3 letters? But anyways, that's all the downs, so now we can go through the crosses and we can see if my guess around the theme was right. Town. So if I thought right, this would be something with red in it, where the red line is. But even if banana was wrong, I can't think of what it would end up being right now. Like, I would think like bureau is the closest word I could think that fits, but that also wouldn't be appropriate for the cluing. Anyway, so we'll just keep going. So, blah, blank, funny, the most exciting phrase to hear in science. That's funny. So, not fajita, sure. Also, not Tex-Mex. Let's check the other downs, though. Would it be Tories? How is Tory spelled? Pantheon, still don't know. Send, still don't know, so we'll keep going. Don't take offense nowadays. No, something. Whatever. Well connected group, still don't know. NYC neighborhood where the cronut was invented. Don't know that either. Mid-voyage. So this is likely going to be a C. So bread would be the first letter here. Town. Berg. And this will be a D here. So the idea is that the letter, just the first letter, not the full word, is there. So Berg, a C, and as A. And so these do look like they're also going to spell out something that was, I'm just going to put it in just so I don't forget. Actually, it doesn't make sense to put in the down because it's not included in the down answer, likely. So I'll just leave it as it is. But as you can see, if we just go down to 23 across, red ends in a D. So this would have NOD. Go ahead responses, nods. But without the D, it's just nose or nos. So, so gas station burrito, actually very much fair game right now. Well, gas station, something. We'll keep going though. Members of a tough crowd, perhaps, no clue. Came clean, could be soaped. I don't know. We'll just keep going. Some painkillers are opiates, so we can check the downs again. Well connected group. Still don't know. And still don't know the rest of them. All right, so if now that we know that, we can actually try to see if we can get 16 across. So goes at, I'm sure is wrong. This is something ho, so ho, no ho, whatever. And neighbor of Pakistan, Iraq, Iran. So tries, has a go. Ian is what's here, and because these are coming out to be answers that do appear in crosswords. I'm guessing it's Soho because this comes out as show. Sorry, getting distracted because I'm noticing my camera lag. All right, so we'll just keep going anyways. Ian being a name. Sorry, I'm trying to close some tabs to hopefully reclaim some memory that may improve my computer's performance. All right, let's get back to it. All right, the humanities traditionally something, no clue. This will be an A, move gingerly. Don't know. I want to say like lays, but that doesn't feel right. So I'm going to keep going. High school exams, taken for college credit, APs. I feel good about just gas station here at this point. We'll see what the actual item at the gas station is. Hockey goal scored by deflecting an incoming puck. No clue. Don't know anything about hockey. Don't know anything about this. Winged pest would be a gnat. Comes out to be get without the N from orange. Singer could potentially seeger. Ease. It would be move gingerly. Maybe that'll be seeger. I'll leave it blank for now. I'm just making guesses at some dude's name, which is useless. Daredevil without a net. Sounds about right. Binary pronoun options. That's a lot of letters, so I'll skip it for now. And Tories could very be wrong. I'll be wrong here though, but yeah, it would be like he, him, his, she, hers. All right, so harem pants, incorrect. King, queen, don't know. That doesn't work either, and everything else I just don't know the answer to still. So we'll leave it in for now. We might need to remove it if I discover that it's just wrong, or if I can't think of anything, I get stuck. Cool. Photographer golden, no clue. Expecting, informally, prego. With 2 G's, but the second G is gone, so you get prego like the sauce, or prego. All right, still don't know that, so I'm gonna keep going. One of two in this clue, and no clue. I'm gonna keep going. Mafiosi. I'm gonna put like gangster. No clue. Armada vessel, galleon, but galleon without the E from the orange. I do want to put good day mate here, but it didn't fit. So I'll keep going. Smidgen Tad, sure. One tapped by leadership, with a question mark. We'll skip it. Temper. I think Gambles is wrong here. This will become Mien. Bit of smack talk. Lip. I don't know. Arlstein's correct, so we'll just keep going. Sacred bird of Egyptian mythology, ibis. We'll keep going. Go in circles. So yellow is here. Gyrate. Great without the Y. Stillness. repose perhaps. Send, transmit, so transmot. So that would be wrong. Let's check this down. Could be back to harem pants. Let's check those crosses again. Mafiosi, don't know, but that she, hers, she could be the new thing now. Just reversing what I had before. Booers, perhaps. Came clean, bathed. Tories could be back. Cuisine style, do not know still. Oh, this was in a previous crossword, Aegis. And set new records. Set could be in the past, so PR'd. The humanities. Don't know. Tippin. All right, we'll keep going now. Mafiosi. I'll skip. Man, I will skip again. Okay, we were at great, and we'll just keep going. Asus, if this S is correct. Asus. If the U is there, then this likely becomes up. Walks leisurely. Came from. Yeah, this might be wrong, so we'll leave it for now, though. Formicary residence, I don't know what formicary is, so I'll just throw the S here for plural. Part of an underground network, root. This could be irony, we'll come back to it. Actually, I'm just going to throw it in. Maritime hazard, reef. Yellow is the E is the second letter, becomes ref. G is the first letter of green. Mag something, it's simultaneously attractive and repulsive. Magnet. So take a breather. And maybe is the wrong one, and it is out. Came from. All right, we'll keep going. Formicary residence, or sorry, I skipped. Malty craft beer. I have no idea. I'm gonna keep going. Personal. Your personal, sure. Mont Blanc, Alpe, yellow. Like much limestone, gray, maybe? Gay, G-A-Y, as opposed to gray spelled with an E, would not work. Came from, still don't know. Mosey's along. I actually used that here and there, so annoying I got it wrong or didn't get it. Temporary would be mood in that case. Mafiosi. No clue. Came from. Emanated. Could be made men. Take a breather. All right, we'll keep going now. Gender abbreviation, female. Lead into a stark reality, would not know. And don't know that. Mama's mama, Nana. So not mammal, but animal. Sure, let's put that next. Still don't know what the beer is, so we'll keep going. Warning letters before link. Not safe for work. Gas station, something. Line of questioning. I'll keep moving. Narrative arc. So the fourth letter of yellow is L. Plot without the L is pot. Green letter is E. So sets, athletic accomplishments, seats. I guess I want to put feet, but this would not be an E. So I have a feeling that, well, athletic competition, sorry, meets. I don't know, I thought it said accomplishments, but yeah, that means this is wrong. We'll take that out. Band whose name is a rhyme scheme. ABBA. Oops. ABA, I guess, is used for some org. It could be an NBA predecessor. I don't know if it's predecessor, but yeah, leading to a stark reality. Fathom, maybe. Still won't know. Good day, mates, plural. Are you kidding me? Good day, matey, matey or mates. Anyways, we'll just come back to that last letter when we hit the across. Rye, IPA. Formicary residence. Let's go with ants. Bit of smack talk is dis. Paine, Thomas Paine, sure. ABBA. Alright, e-cig would be a vaping implement. Star Witness, Space Explorer, maybe. We'll come back. We'll put the E, but we will leave the other letters blank. Michelle Yeoh. Gas station food in general, not a specific food. Great. Good job, Matt. Could have just got that, but didn't think of just being generic with food. That's fine. Line of questioning, we'll keep going. Posy, modest bouquet, O being the second to last letter of yellow, but without the O, you just get sigh. All right. E is the second to last letter of greens, and on the safe side, Ali, and without that E would be just ale. Salt water, we'll just keep going. Derby entry, so without the L, I have tolt, and that's going to be wrong. I don't know what it's going to be, but tolt, I'm pretty sure it's going to be wrong, so we'll skip it. Comedian Phillips, I guess maybe emo. I don't know, so I'm just going to keep going. Pompous eye, royal we, so yellow. Makes mincemeat of, grinds, N being the last letter of green. Marine, could be marine or marina. We'll just keep going. Verifiable, blue, third letter being U, so this is going to be true. Definitely not fathom. But your derby entry is something. I want to put colt, but a colt's like a kid horse, right? So but caught is a word. Anyways, we had grids here. Royale first. I didn't explain them, but Royale being the royal we without the W, grids being grinds without the N, and tray being true without the U. So we can keep going. Sebastian Stan, space, Star Witness, space, something. And I don't know anything about muralists, so we'll keep going. Capital of East Timor, maybe. I don't know. We'll keep going. Hurt badly would be maim. Is motivator gonna fit? No. All right, just wanted to check. E being the last letter of blue, that'll fit here. Packaging cord, cords, twins, twines being the answer, but without the E from blue, you get twins. Puns and anagrams, word play. Could be wordplay. We'll see what ends up happening. Slippery, Ailey. Sloth, sin, and we had sloth for animal elsewhere. All-encompassing prefix, omni. Goddess of the dawn, Eos. Fact is caught, colt, so it is colt. Sightseeing need, Earl. Still don't know. Space telescope. So it's not a person, it's the actual telescope that looks into space. Sure. Some kind of rebellion, I don't know. But it's going to have a V in there. So we'll keep going. Something to chew on. Don't know. Oh, this is indigo. Not. So it's going to be an I. We'll come back. Too overwhelmed with the emotion to speak. This will be the V. Don't know. Showy. This will be an N. Ornate. So we'll remove the arises. Ornate. But without the N from indigo is orate. Now let's check the downs. Comes to totals. Still don't know Twister. But why is it? Now that would mean the capital East Timor is Dili, but I don't know if that's true, so I'm just gonna remove that for now. I'll come back to it. I feel like it's gonna be like Dali with an A, but none of that I can say is true, so that might end up being the last thing I fill in. Big name in fruit juice, Pum, driver. Following, we'll skip what E on a gauge means. No clue. All right, this is going to be for Violet, so the letter missing is I. iPhone speaker is Siri. Sri. Without the first I. Spin-off of a popular lecture series, so that'll be TEDx. Text without the D. Paxton is who that is. Beer is advertised with the slogan La Vida Más Fina. I'm gonna guess that's Coronas just from the letters there and from the Spanish, but I have no idea if that's really their motto. Following. Don't know. Driver. Could be motor. Prop. No clue. This could be an O for Violet's third letter, but I don't know this actress, so I'll keep going. Fighting at it. Indigo's fourth letter is an I. Tidy way to color and where 7 words are hiding in this puzzle in the lines. So I'll remove Trist. Lines. Elm, I'll replace that. Inside the lines, there you go. Following. We'll skip driver. Motorist, so someone who just drives a car. Encryption code, hash. Fun romance, could still be tryst, but I don't know. Virgil epic, also don't know. Something to chew on, a teether, so is marine. Quando, looks like it'll be good here. Is too overwhelmed with emotion to speak. Add fuel. Fling is the fun romance. Virgil epic, still don't know. Alright, prop plate could be plate, but I don't know, so we keep going. Inside the lines, word on a shop, ye old. Without the L from Violet would be ode. Worn down. We'll skip it for now. Nike swooshes logo using the G from indigo. Course named for clear the table. Dessert. Following is a posse, so it is like the herd of people following you. Landis, is that the name? We'll skip. Violet, peer, equal. Dropping the E from peer to be per. Not quite yet. The O from indigo makes this soon, but without the O is sun. Stetson hat. My God, by God, my God. And lastly, some flight tracker data for short, ETDs, but the T for violet gets dropped and you get EDs or EDs. I don't like that one actually. I don't think that you see that too much at all when it comes to crosswords. So yeah, I don't like that. I'm going to remove the D here actually, because maybe it becomes something else. With the E here, I feel like it has to be a D here, but I'll remove it for now just in case. So now we've gone through the downs first and the acrosses. We know what the theme is and how to do it. Now we just kind of need to fill everything in. So because these need to come out to actual words or answers that come up in crosswords, we can make some guesses here. Like this is going to be taping and this is going to be why is it. This just ends up having to be that daily, which I removed on purpose because I don't know what that is, but I don't think I'll be making any other better guesses than this at this point. If I fill everything in and I get it wrong, then this will be the first place I come to. All right, so let's get back to this southeast corner, since this is the area that I just got through and it's a little bit fresh in the head. I feel like this becomes a need. I don't know if this is an EA or an E, but this is where having proper nouns cross each other is kind of bullshit. I is too overwhelmed with emotion to speak would become can't even. Without the V is canteen. Worn down would be then eroded, and the EDs or EDs or EDS, whatever it's supposed to be, gets locked in. So right now we have two areas that we can potentially tweak if it's not right when I lock things in. The I right here, sorry, and also the I right here. Everything else I feel decently about right now. And now we just have this top portion that we need to get right. So banana, US Open, like banana, I guess, needs to be here. I'm going to remove this for Tippin. I want to put Tippin here. I'm not confident in the Tories. I'm not confident in the hers, she. I'm not even confident in the bathed or the booers. I'm going to remove all that. This, one of two in the clue, has me a little bit mixed up. And we'll just come back to it. Maybe if we can get something in this area, then we can come back to it with a little more confidence. I know it's separated, but if I can get this across, I think it'll help a lot without having the distraction of the other downs. So the humanities traditionally. Yeah, I'm not going to know that. Well-connected group. I'm not even confident in the NOLA. Even this, the men, made men, I don't feel good about. I'm gonna go with garlands here because it's just the only thing I could think of that fits, even though I'm not confident in the made men. And I'm not gonna get the Nebraska actor. So, given garlands, what can I look at now? Don't take a offense nowadays. And I'm trying to think of slang. Oh. All right, I'm gonna fill those back in that I had guessed. Maybe not Boers, but hers, she I felt okay about. Bathed even. Yeah, at least. Tory, that plural. It's just, what is this word? One of two in this clue. Yeah, this one's got me actually kind of stumped. Cuisine style that's kept simmering at the table. It's 4 across. Do I feel good about that? That's funny. I'm not even confident in that, but the Tories I felt good enough about to keep. I think this is an O. P-R-O-R. Olympic record, or it could be world record. The O works well though, because I kind of want to put oregano. So that's Boers. Let's get bathed. Take a breather. I'll remove the O. Removing garlands. I think this has to be an O, whether it's no or not or something like that. I'm gonna put tip in. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I don't think I'm getting this. I'm just gonna start throwing the letters that just fit in at this point. I don't know any actors. I don't know what Nebraska is. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna get anything from that Garland's though. All right, I'm gonna have to stop soon. Just trying to think of what are different kinds of cuisines that are left sizzling at the table. Hot pot, hot pot. He or she. That's horrible to have or in there. Oh my god. But I do feel better about this. Arts and letters. But that's it. New records say informally. No clue. So I got that part. Now it's just this part that's stumping me. OPEC. Haven't seen in a while in the crossword, but I think it's OPEC. I think Opel is the car brand, one or the other, but it's barely moving the needle for me to get this across. Follower of Robespierre is in reference to anyone who follows this Robespierre person, if that's even a person. Is it a specific individual? Some French name is all I can go off of. And it may not even be a French name. Take a breather. Sit one out. There you go. No shade. Hat. I think this is going to be hat bands. Set you records. Oh man. This is DJ'd. New records spinning is a DJ. This is probably Jacobin with an N. I feel like there's just enough here that has me making guesses. Like I have no idea what Anapest is. An ape street. A nape street. An ape. An apist. The anapist. But like the downs all just work. So if I throw the N in here, because I think Bruce Dern is the name, the only two letters I would throw in here would be Jacobin and Jacobic. Because I think it is a person who is a follower, as opposed like a what do you refer to these people as opposed to a specific name. So I'm going to throw the N in. Whether it's right or wrong, when this all finishes up, I don't know. I'm probably going to just call it anyways and look back at it later. But I don't think I'm going to make much of a difference if I go through the entire puzzle and this isn't right. And there you have it. It's actually right. Took me damn near an hour. Definitely a hard one, even though the clue itself was pretty easy to get and also satisfying for the most part. There were clue answers that I really didn't like. EDS being the main one, because you really don't see this anywhere in crosswords. I don't know the last time I saw this, but I can't remember. You still get some answers that aren't actual words. So ATT, you'll still see to refer to like a pass attempt or a field goal attempt, or AT&T maybe, the company, but it's usually in reference to sports. So this one to me is fine. ABA, I feel like is a stretch. This one never really pops up. PSY, I'm indifferent on. You don't see this pop up as it is. You'll usually see PSI for psi, as in the Greek letter. But I'll accept this as like a shorthand for psychology. You just don't see that in crosswords. I did like prego it as an answer, but because it's literally just short prego with an extra G, I didn't like that. It's fine. But Nas as a ease, and even Ian being a name, I did not like. You do see show a lot though. Or not, I want to say a lot, but it pops up specifically for, shorthand for Showtime, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, sticking these in here, not really a fan of it. So, general thoughts on this crossword. Good theme, not great, because I wasn't a fan of some of the words, but it's definitely hard to construct and find the right words that'll still make this work. So borderline great. The crossword itself pretty hard. Number of answers that were just really hard to get. So Jacobin and Dern being that last one I found. I think this was a little bit bullshit for he or she with or being in the actual answer. Eventually getting hot pot really tied it all together here, so that's okay. Whatever Anapest is, that's fine because all the downs were reasonable to get. But again, this daily with why is it? Um, Not a fan of that. And also Landis and Aeneid. So these, was it two or three things that really annoyed me? Um, yeah, just not a fan of those is all. So got this done in under an hour at least. Again, not an easy one, but I feel good about having solved it. Um, cool. I'll be, for the 0 people who will watch this far into the puzzle, I actually ordered the 2023 and 2022 uh, American Crossword puzzle tournaments to get ordered by mail or sent to me by mail. Gonna see if there's a way I can rig myself up to record myself solving these on paper. So I have no idea how that would work out. So that's something I'm gonna think over. I don't have anything like a mount to put anything on to record the what I'm doing. Um, I highly doubt I would record myself, uh, my face, because I'll be looking down at the table. So either I'd have to find some perfect angle that would be good for the camera, or you'd like be looking at the top of my head or something like that. So it'll likely just be one singular top-down view with my hand in place. But my goal for doing this is just to be able to see what my strategy would be for solving on paper. You don't get the luxury of tabbing through clues, having the clues highlighted, and where you are at highlighted. You have to make sure you're able to keep your place in both spots. So being able to solve fast on the computer doesn't mean too much when it really helps you out. Uh, all right, well, that's it. Gone at a night, and we'll hopefully have an easier time on Monday.